And welcome back. To another video. We'll be. Oh, I should have actually cleaned up after the last one, shouldn't I? So let's just pretend I go there. So we'll just quickly clean all the vehicles. So the last one we did two US-based fire apparatus. We did a Roosevelt T-Rex and a Chicago Fire Department Spartan pumper or engine, as it's mostly referred to. However, this time we'll do a couple of Euro pumpers. So, I don't think I've actually got many when it comes to Euro pumpers, but I do have that one there. Most of mine are actually Australian, ironically. So, before we get all up in it with the rigs, we'll just quickly have a look and see um, who made it, and so they get credit for their work. And as you guys can see, we're back with Stormworks again. Just thought I'd switch up this week, have a bit more diversity on this channel. Unfortunately, the last video did go a bit longer than I was planning. So I'm going to try and be a little bit quicker with this one, but I'm not going to provide a horrible quality product either. So let's see. I can't seem to find this rig. Okay, come on. There it is. So, MB Unimog U5023 fire engine, and it was made by DJerts or DJERTS. Sorry, minus that S. It's just DJERT. So looks fairly good in the images, but does it function well? Let's find out. So we'll spawn it in quickly. And for those of you who aren't familiar with the Unimog, it's a smaller, from my understanding, it's in the medium to heavy commercial vehicles. Sorry if you heard a thump in the background. Unfortunately, I have a lovely mosquito buzzing around, so hopefully it won't bug me too much. No pun intended. Anyway, so yeah, where were we? So again, staying with the cab. Driver's seat. So again, nothing too special with the driver's seat, but you got your headlights on this side. Oh, key on this side. Decent display. I mean, these ones could be a little bit nicer, and they're just unfortunately a little bit too pixelated. So I'm just going to actually increase my settings because I did have to change it last night. So let's just go. That's yes. That's all good. Graphics. I want to go medium. Medium. Okay, so we don't want those on. That's all good. Yep. Okay. Save that and back. Okay. So that did fix it a little bit. So yeah, unfortunately, if you run very low, I did change it last night. It didn't really actually help. You do have a touchpad here. Unfortunately, that actually got worse, but the other one got better. So we've got some irony there. You got your scene lights, which are very nicely integrated. I do like how Euro trucks have them like that, so they actually extend the entire rig, not just a small couple across the rig. You got your two spotlights up on the roof. It's very common for some Euros to have ambers in their emergency lights, particularly at the back. So, and because this one I do believe is based on, oh, there's my answer. It's a German-based unit. I will not pronounce that because I do not want to upset my German followers, if I do so have any. Do brain please work? So yeah, I'm not going to try and pronounce the German or the name of the German fire service, but that is what was written on the side. And you also do have, if I escape this seat, a little spot where you can actually get out from the cab. This is actually something very common to the Unimog, in the sense, well, when I say it's common, it's a very military thing. We have Unimogs in Australia, so particularly in our military, and they do indeed have that. You get the capacity for 3 people in the cabin, which is not too bad considering the size of it. So yeah, we'll have a quick look at. Oh, I did. There we go. We'll have a quick look at the equipment. So yes, you get 2 steps, which makes sense. This is a very tall vehicle. So you get your liquid tank, and then you got 4 hoses on here. So it's nothing too flash on that one, but very clean, still looking. So yeah, and in this one you got your remote control, which I believe would be for some equipment on the roof. Let me have a look and actually see what's up here. We'll have a look after. Oop. Hang on, what have we got? Oop. Ah, not used to doing this in third person, so we'll just scoot into thirds. There we go. So you do have equipment up on the roof, but I don't think that would actually require a remote control. So you know what that's actually really for. You got some power cables. You got an electrical cable there, a welder, and 2 extinguishers. So good bit of equipment for us, and very well used space so far. You have your pump for the rear. Now, oh, very sorry. In the US, it's not very common to have pumps in the rear, but in Europe and in Australia as well, pumps in the rear are actually very, very common. So you get, well, it looks like 3 pumps? No, 2. So you get 1 there and these 2 here. So yeah, it's currently pumped out, and oh, sorry, you got. Ooh. I don't know where the third one is actually. Might be on one of Ah, here we are. So you got pump there. You got a small winch. You've also got a hose, pre-connected hose. Turnout gear, which I'm surprised there's only 1 of on this rig. Although we do have some drawers, so very nice in that we have plenty of extra equipment, such as rope. There's a radio signal, so you can find things, you can do what you gotta do. You got a defibrillator, some extra rope up there. So again, very good usage of space. But now let's take it out and see how well it functions. Ooh, in the cockpit. Why do I keep calling it a cockpit? It's a cabin. Again, unfortunately a lack of sirens on this rig, but uh-oh. Okay, so that's parking brake. Where are my headlights again? There they are. Oh. So do be careful, because apparently this one does have a bit of a boogie to it. Yes. There we go. So we will open up these compartments. Uh-oh. There we go. So I'm just going to quickly change the time. It's getting a bit dark. Go. So we'll just use this free-connected hose here. Again, you do get some length, but I think I know what my problem was. Yeah, turn the pump on first. So I'm just gonna. Oop, we want to go pump out. You do get some good range on this, so yeah, that's pretty good functionality wise. Oh, so we click, and we can easily attach a hose line. We've got one ready to go here, and same deal. You just open it up, and away you go. Okay, so we'll just do that. So yeah, I don't know if there's actually a meter to. I don't think there is a meter to actually know how much is in your tank. So you just need to be very careful there. But yeah, otherwise I have to say this rig is a good. Ooh. You have to say it's a good 8 overall. Again, it's not something you'd run as a primary unit if you've got a decent sized brigade slash department. If you're running just a small little group, then it would definitely get you by, and quite successfully so. So yeah, aesthetically, I'd have to give it a good 8. When it comes to functionality, it's a good 7. And yeah, just a couple of minor little tweaks, like the way of actually knowing, or a bit clearer way of knowing your fill level on your pump. So you know exactly how much water you actually do have to work with. And a couple of more sets of gear would also be nice, so if that could be fitted in somehow, that'd be fantastic. So you can actually have 3 people on this unit, and all 3 would get gear, so that would be the only thing I'd suggest there. Now, I think I'm going to be struggling to... Actually, no, I'm not. We've got other ones. However, they're not as new as that lovely rig. So, I'm going to be doing slightly longer raw coins, I think, this week. We'll see. Okay, so that's that rig there. Uh, okay. Oh, yes, I've got this one, which technically Russia is part of Europe, but it's also part of Asia. So, however, we can squeeze it onto this one. I don't even want to ask why that's electric motor in with the passenger compartment, but anyway. So yes, this is one hell of a behemoth. I will give you the exact name of the creator. So let's just have a look at his or hers, theirs, profile. Well, not profile, but the model's profile, so you can actually know who did it. Okay, so I want to go page 2. There it is. So it is the AA-60 Maz 5, sorry, Maz-543 crash tender. So that's it in real life. And I say the person that did this did a pretty good job translating it over. Which is cornflakes, CORNFLAKS. So yeah, let's see what it actually can do in game. So I'll just quickly do that again. I wouldn't say it's not going to be a heavy rig when it comes to storage or memory space it does take up, so do be aware of that. But it does. Pardon me, sorry. I am very tired. Anywho, so it does have quite a decent amount of storage. You can actually get up in the... Okay, let's try that again. Nope, okay. Well, you got plenty of storage. You got 2 hoses on the roof, you got 2 rope and 2 cable. And you got extra space so you can have a... Oh, never mind. You can have extra stuff up in here. And also 2 more like hoses or cable, rope, whatever you want to have in there. Plenty of medical packs. And on this side, plenty of radios. So we'll just close that up. Plenty of detailing in the sense of they look like compartments, but unfortunately they're not. You got 4 welders and just some extra anchor points by the looks of it, and maybe another space you can use for something. So just close those up. We've got another compartment here, which is for your pump. So we'll just start pump and throttle up. So you got your pump fired up. You obviously won't use it while we're in the hangar bay, but you can see there's different valves you can open up for different hoses. You got 4 connection points there, so, and there was a light in there as well, which was very nice. It does help in some circumstances. You got another connection point there, and some extra hoses, and that's your water tank. So we got 22,000 liters on this unit. I believe it's liters. On this compartment, you got some underwater welding gear and a couple of extra slots. Also, it's interesting to have welding, underwater welding gear on such a unit, but it's nice no less. Radio signal locator and a night vision binoculars. You got some flashlights up here, some oxygen masks and thermal gear, as well as some defibrillators and a couple of extra binoculars and torches in this side. So quite a lot of equipment for the rig, which is nice. So yeah, we'll actually have a quick look in the passenger's compartment, where you got a compass and binoculars. You also have all your different readings. So you got fuel, you got clutch pressure, you got your tachometer, speed, engine water temp, battery level, water tank. You got the whole lot. So, and then the passenger's compartment is nothing special on that side. So that's pretty much the same for the driver's side as well. But I think we all want to get this rig out on the runway and actually have a bit of fun with it. So, unfortunately I don't have a crash plane, but don't be surprised if this turns up in a video with Trooper in the future. So we do want to start an engine, but... Okay, so I don't know if I actually need to... We do have... We do have spotlights at work, so that's a very nice little thing. And we've got another pair of binoculars and compass. Air horn, which did sound ironically... oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Did sound ironically like a boat, but anyway. Some ways it kind of feels like driving a boat too. You can use the water cannon at the front and you can control that manually. As you can see, you get some pretty good distance on it. But yeah. And you control those with your up and down, left and right keys. So yeah. I'll just put the parking brake on. Unfortunately, this does not have, to my current understanding, any actual sirens, but so yeah, you got a little warning as well for your parking brake, which is nice. So kudos to the guy for making that something. So we'll just attach that line. We don't have any pressure, unfortunately. Let's have a look. Pump is on, fuel, small engine. Okay, so there could be a little bit of an issue here. Valve from tank. Ah, there we go. Just need to... There we go. So, oh, you get a good bit of range with the hose lines again. I think that's actually probably the furthest any of these have gone. Ooh, okay, so if you're looking for something with a bit of kick to it, this would definitely be the rig, although I don't think it'd be very practical outside of an airport setting. But with that in mind, it would definitely get most jobs done, and pretty well, I imagine. So yeah. Once again, I hope you enjoyed what... Actually, before I do that, I need to give this a rating, don't I? Overall, I'm definitely going to have to say this one's a 9 for me. Aesthetically, it is about a 7. There's a couple of things that could have been done a little bit nicer. However, when you look at what it was trying to replicate, it did a very good job. However, so yeah, a 7 would be for the exterior, but for functionality with the hose system and the water cannon, which can be controlled, I believe, from from up there itself. I don't know how to get up there, unfortunately, but I'm sure there is a way to get up there. And in doing so, I do believe you can control the cannon. So if not, then I stand corrected. But yeah, anywho. Even without that, you've got a lot of functionality, you have a lot of distance So it's definitely a 9, 8, 9 there. So yeah, it's I'll definitely get the job done, and I'm gonna confidently say pretty well. And until next time, I hope you have a great day, evening, or night. Bye for now.